Hey, everybody, Orange podcast bad. We've been getting a text message group. Edward, that you all see on here often. He is at what he thinks is a NASCAR event. He sent me 3 videos, and it's quarter midgets. Uh,
Quarter midget. Yeah.
Quarter midgets, and he's trying to tell us that this is the coolest thing he's ever seen, and that we all need to attend a NASCAR event. And in our chat group, we're sending back to him. Yeah, well, I've gone to the Brickyard 415 times. Paul sends back. I've been to this race. I've been to this race. I've even been in the box. And Edward's not getting it because I think this is the first time anybody let him out of the box in the last 5 years. And he got into the Canadian whiskey, and we're hoping he will call us very drunk from a racetrack. We'll
We
find out.
that would be a dream come true for me.
I kind of believe that as a general rule, I think Canadians are pretty sheltered.
Yeah,
I
I would
think
say
so,
mostly.
dude. So when I was younger, Dad, we had this. We had a '63 Mercury wagon, which was the Mercury version of the Ford Country Squire. Had the wood on the sides, and the
Yeah,
third row faced the back. And it was really cool because you could roll a back window down and all the exhaust fumes would come in and knock you out. And you could sleep for
that's
like 9 hours.
fantastic. That's
Yeah, that
great
was
stuff.
great. But we always went to the Calgary Stampede. It did not matter where my dad was a project manager and built high-rise office buildings. That was his specialty. He was an engineer and he built these high-rise buildings, hotels and things like that. So we moved every 18 to 24 months, whether we needed to or not.
Wow.
And, but we had that Mercury wagon, man, and we would always go to the Calgary Stampede up in Canada and see what my dad said were real cowboys, up there.
Yeah, the real cowboys today are the truck drivers on ice up in Canada. We should get one of those guys on. I mean, that those dudes are fearless.
Oh, the
I mean,
ice road truckers? Yeah. Oh, hell
yes,
yeah.
yeah, they're
Yeah, that's a whole
compensated
bunch of
beyond your
badasses.
wildest
Yeah.
dreams. After being through 2 marriages and all the rest of this nonsense, I absolutely, if I could be reincarnated, I'd come back as an ice trucker up in Canada. There's no doubt. I
Oh
would not
yeah.
waste time. I would not waste time waiting for somebody to give a shit about me.
No, I totally agree. I mean, and I look at the crab boat fishermen in the Bering Sea, and I go, even at 20 years old, you were getting your ass kicked every single day when you
Oh,
could
yeah.
just drive a truck across ice, which
Yeah.
sounds
Right.
better.
And make good money.
Make good
Yeah.
money.
Good money.
So that's funny you bring that up because I watched them. Tanya and I watched a movie called Last Breath with Woody Harrelson, and it was the true story of these pipeline uh, mechanics in the North Sea. So they
Right.
would go down 300 to 700 feet in these pressurized suits and work on the pipeline down there. And this one kid, he was Scottish, maybe 20, 22 years old. He had gone in the military, he was a rescue swimmer in the military. So these guys make 300,000 a year. And so he joined up and the oil company hired him. His very first dive, his umbilical cord gets caught wrapped around something, and the North Sea's like this, it's
Oh yeah.
30-foot swells.
It's
So
brutal, man.
yeah, so the guy in the diving bell is letting out all of the rope, the umbilical cord, and still once it went up, it went snap. 19 minutes without oxygen
Whoa.
Whoa.
before they could get the ship turned around, get it back on station, get the diving bell down, and the rescue diver down to get him. It was 19 minutes. He was DRT, dead
Oh,
right there, you know?
Yeah.
They pulled him up because the rescue diver said, "Look, this is a recovery. This isn't a rescue. So
right.
I'll go get him." And the guy, the rescue diver, literally took his time because the guy was, he was motionless. It'd been
I
20
was
minutes,
done. Yeah.
and finally got him hooked up. Finally got him back in the diving bell, and there, the other two guys in the diving bell, the three of them were a team. So the other two are bawling their eyes out and stuff because they're in their 30s and 40s, and Woody Harrelson was one of the guys, and this kid's 22, and you know they're all jacked up about it, and their heads are in their face like that, and all of a sudden, hey, Carl, are you okay? It was the guy that died, and they looked
Wow.
up and went, "Wait, what?" He goes, "Yeah, what's wrong? Why are you crying, dude?" He went on to have a 20-year career as a diver. He recovered 100%, no drain damage, no any kind of adverse effects. The doctors, the only thing they could say was the water was 31 degrees
Right.
and it pickled him.
He's freezing. Yeah.
Yeah. And it just literally froze him. And then he just came back. No, not one adverse reaction. And then at the end of the movie, they showed the real pictures of the real guys, and then him celebrating his 15th dive.
Hey, Paul, when you refer to that in the future, call it therapeutic hypothermia. Because, I mean, that's what it is. When you're frozen nearly to death, you have almost no oxygen requirement whatsoever. And so that worked to
Is
his
that is
benefit.
that literally what it's called?
Yeah, hypothermia, right. Uh, Massive temperature drop. You're talking about in the around 90, 89. At that level of cold, your body has almost zero oxygen requirement because you're not functioning. So it just goes into survival mode. And when they pull those guys off mountains and mountain climbers,
Oh
that
yeah,
are
yeah, yeah,
frozen, it's the same thing.
yeah.
Remember,
They
uh,
showed the actual footage, JC, and he's just
yeah,
laying on his side,
yeah, right. Little
just
twitch.
doing that.
Little twitch, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Just the twitching,
the little
that
tiny
means
twist. Yeah,
there's something there. Yeah. That's great. That's just
really
not
an excellent
unbelievable, but
movie. Really was good. Yep.
a great movie. I'm actually gonna watch that. Thank you, Paul.
Hmm.
Wow. Uh,
I don't watch a lot of movies. I've had enough Jennifer Lopez to last the rest of my life, okay?
dude, I can't. Like, I like the movie channel I watch is on Pluto, and it's all stuff from the '60s, '70s, and '80s. Like, I can't watch this new junk. Like, the last cool things that we probably saw that were comedy were around 2000, right?
Yeah,
The Happy Gilmore era.
Hmm.
But
right.
all the other ones, Wedding Crashers, all the
Trash.
things that came out back
Yeah.
then, right? Road Trip with Tom Green, but like everything since then, they do is remake a movie.
I'll give a little shout out to The Hangover because it was actually pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair, but
It was.
Excuse me. It was awesome. It was not actually pretty good. It was freaking awesome.
I mean, but you get a banger what once every 3 or 4 years now, and the rest are all just remakes of old movies that we've
Almost right.
already
Almost
Dude,
seen
all
that
you
the,
got to
the
do is watch
kids haven't seen it.
Scorsese and Robert De Niro. From
Oh,
1978 to 2020, they're all the same movie. The names have changed.
right. And for what it's worth, somebody pointed out, Tom Cruise had a big hit with Top Gun 2 or whatever the hell. And Mark Stein, who's a great cultural critic, but his health is compromised and he'll be moving on soon. Mentioned. So are we really that bereft in American culture that our only heroes are 59-year-old white guys? And there's actually
Yeah,
no star
yeah,
underneath them? What,
yeah.
who do you go to? Brad Pitt? He's a spent force. Yeah, yeah. It's
Brad
junk,
Pitt's got to be getting close to 60.
He's
right?
58 or 59. He just did F1. I see
Yeah.
advertisements for that all the time.
So
But I
who's
have to
beneath
say, I
him?
liked him in that World War II movie where he was the tank driver. That was good.
Yeah, I also liked what Inglorious Bastards. I thought
Inglorious
that
Bastards was
was
Oh
pretty
great,
my
good
but
too.
that was
God.
back
Yeah.
closer to 2000.
The
We want
Jewish
to
guy
kill
with a baseball
Nazis.
bat. I love
We're
it.
gonna kill Nazis. Yeah, but remember, all you could do was kill Nazis because white guys were the only bad guys. The American movie industry, just Paul, let's stick with me, brother. We should have been watching films of Tom Cruise kicking ass over the Hindu Kush, and wiping out ragheads in just a
Yeah.
complete airball, man. They
Yeah.
they they totally ignored the whole thing.
Well, but the guys that picked up the mantle for that was that long-haired kid from Friday Night Lights, Mark Wahlberg, Chris Pratt. There's Gyllenhaal. They picked up
Oh,
the
like, yeah,
mantle for the
Shooter and,
Afghanistan Hindu Kush thing.
We Three
I
Kings,
was right back.
Shooter. There was a bunch of different movies about that. Yeah, yeah, and they were pretty good. But again, they're a lot older than you remember, Paul. They're still back in the early 2000s.
Yeah,
It's
it's been a generation, really has,
Yeah, we have an
it's,
entire generation of movies that
of
are
no heroes,
nothing but remakes.
right?
Uh,
And all this Superman. I mean, how many times you going to do that?
I
Just come on.
Right? And then I don't know, like the reviews of this Fantastic Four movie that came out are like the human reviews. The people who've seen it are awful, and then of
Yeah,
course the critiques are like, "This is the best movie since the best movie." I don't go to movies. I haven't gone to I can't remember the last time I've gone to a movie where I wasn't taking my kid to go see a movie because she wanted to see the movie. I won't rent a movie on my TV. I'll wait the full term, which doesn't take long anymore, until they're just on free internet TV, like on Pluto or on something else that's just free on your TV.
So, I have to say, Tanya and I really like chilling out and watching a movie. You know, uh, if it's a if we think it's a good one or it got good Rotten Tomatoes or something. But I'm like you. We wait. We go, oh man, I can't wait to see this one, and you click on it, and it's rented for 19.99. Yeah, we'll wait till September and then we'll watch it.
Right, it's totally free.
Yeah,
It's totally free.
yeah, yeah.
Absolutely, totally agree. A couple of updates. JC looks like he dropped. Maybe he'll be back. So on today, 8/8/1988, Bill Murray, Harry Carey were the radio announcers for the first night game in Wrigleyville. And Harry was drunk, and Bill was laughing the whole time. I remember the
Please
game.
tell me you have an excerpt.
I don't, but I remember the game, and they were the most hilarious group of people ever. But there was this whole thing with Wrigley Field where they wanted to keep it as original as possible, and they
Sure.
still,
Oh,
for
they
the most
always have
part,
been that way. Oh, yeah, yeah.
they're
Going to
that way.
Wrigley was an event.
So the lights aren't on. Well, at that time, there's lights in the stadium now, but the lights were on all of the rooftops of the apartment buildings
Yeah,
surrounding
yep. Wrigley
Wrigley.
Field. Yep, I
Yeah.
remember that. I mean, I remember that story and seeing old photos and stuff. Yeah.
So, yeah,
Sean, do you tell me, bro? I like the NFL. I watch it. I don't care about the politics of it and shit. I'm a diehard Dallas Cowboys fan. But let me tell you something, man. Me and my next oldest sister, who's 4 years from me, and my dad was a diehard Atlanta Braves fan.
sure.
Oh man, he loved the Braves and Glavin, that era back then. So it wore off on me and my sister, and 2 or 3 times a year we'll go to a Texas Rangers game, and it is, I'll watch NFL on TV, but I'm not going to a game. I am not paying $300 for a nosebleed seat at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas,
Right.
where I worry about my car getting broken into the entire fucking time I'm there because they built it right in the middle of the ghetto. So, but I will go to a Texas Rangers game where it's
Sure.
family friendly and the food is excellent. And man, you get you a big chili dog, and a Coca Cola about that big or beer or whatever. And you go out there and they have, between innings, they have entertainment and that kind of thing. It's just fun, dude. It's
It
just
is. It
fun.
is absolutely fun.
Yeah.
And they've done a good job for the most part of staying out of politics. They get into a little bit sometimes.
Yeah.
Some of the players were, but not in the way that the NFL players
Right.
were getting into
Right.
politics.
Yeah.
And their minor leagues, both AAA and
Oh,
Double A,
yeah. Oh, I
are
love the farm clubs,
incredible
dude.
watches. And
So
look,
when I lived in
like
South Florida in Port St.
$15.
Lucie, we had the baby Mets.
Yeah,
And,
$15 a
oh,
ticket. I
yeah.
mean, you get the same experience as
Yeah.
you would get i-
Absolutely.
in a smaller stadium.
Yeah.
Announcers, events
Yeah.
happening in between innings. You take your kids. It's super
Yeah.
safe.
And I have actually seen at the farm club games in Florida, I've actually seen guys, the players, jump up on the roof of the dugout and hug a little girl or, give
Yeah,
away a ball or, slap high five with a 9-year-old kid and who's wearing his jersey and stuff. That kind of thing was just really cool. When I was a school resource officer for a little while in Port St. Lucie, and we had the baby Mets, and we had a 17-year-old senior who was throwing 85 to 86 mile an hour fastballs at 16 and 17 years old.
oh yeah.
The Cardinals got him right out of high school. He didn't go to college, and they ruined him. And when I left school resource officer because I would been on the wait list for narcotics, and I went to narcotics, and the third search warrant we did was on his daddy's house.
So, well, and I will tell you, I think if you're going to go into the minors, obviously you're hoping to get to AAA. I had a uncle by marriage, married to my aunt, who was a pretty successful minor league ball player, but
Oh, really?
they don't make They don't make I mean, like if you inflated everything to today's value,
Yeah, it's
they
40 to
might
60,000 a year or
make
something.
40 or 50 grand a year.
Yeah,
They don't get endorsements the way the people in the majors are. And so, unless you're the cream of the crop or you just have that charismatic personality,
right.
like Ryan Sandberg out of the
Yep.
Chicago Cubs way
Oh
back
yeah,
when,
yeah.
right? He was like, everyone loved him, even if he struck out. They're like, oh, it's Sandberg. Oh, if we see him in town, we're buying him every beer in the house, right? They loved him. The Cubs fans absolutely love Sandberg. They called him the Sandman. Uh,
Wow.
right. So,
Yeah.
but I guess when you're looking at career paths, a minor league ball, I you gotta love the game. You gotta love the
Bro,
game.
so I gotta tell you, this kid, Rick Ankiel, he had a great signing bonus, and it wasn't huge, but it was $5-6 million to go with the Cardinals. And they literally threw his arm out before he got to the pros. And when he did get to the pros, he was a fucking outfielder
Right.
because they just ruined him.
Yep.
And he was making, 650, 700 a year. He wasn't making super money. But if he had stayed the course, gone to college, and developed at one of the baseball powerhouse colleges,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know, he would have lasted longer and had all the money and all the fame instead of his dad doing 30 years for trafficking and cocaine. And we seized his house. We seized his 38-foot fucking speedboat. We we seized his Denali pickup truck. Just fucking
That's, God, life couldn't be more funny.
yeah,
Seriously.
yeah,
I was watching the old movie channel, right, on Pluto, and I was watching the Naked Gun series, or yeah, no, yeah, Naked Gun series, right? And I had forgotten that OJ stars in most of those, and I was like, wow,
oh yeah, yeah.
I bet they wish they would have known what we all know now, because he would not have been a star in those. uh,
That's
and,
for
and
damn sure.
they're way funnier than the youth would. The youth is going to look at it and go, oh, this looks gay and retarded. If they
Yeah,
watched it, they would be laughing their butts off. The
yeah.
Naked Gun movies were hilarious.
And I
Still
gotta
are.
tell you, just out of curiosity, I'm thinking about watching the Liam Neeson remake.
Dude, I want to see it. I'm going to wait until I don't have to pay for it. Same rule
Yeah,
applies.
me too. But
Same rule
if
applies.
he could do, you know, Leslie Nielsen as a 6'4" Irish guy,
Dude,
I will be impressed.
they did a really good job with the promo, the 2 minute promo. The first one they had out where he comes into this bank. He's in a like a mini skirt or a short dress. So he's got a
Yeah,
wig on. It, it looks like, I think they're keeping the theme of the
yeah,
comedy as
yeah,
cheeky.
yeah. And
Uh,
so the original one, it was just, the hospital? What's that? Well, that's a large building with sick people in it, but that's not important now. I mean, the whole thing was just full of that shit.
Absolutely. Oh, it was so funny. Oh, absolutely. All right, so I got another one for you. In today's date, 1974, 8874. Richard
Oh,
Nixon's
JC was just turning 21.
JC just turned 21. Richard Nixon, seeing no way out of impeachment, resigns, bringing in the next day, August 9th, the first unelected president of our country, Ford. So
Yeah,
Gerald, I'm gonna fall off the stage Ford.
we bought it. We bought a used Ford from Nixon.
well, and then so that's what's on. Like everyone says, well, that's in today's history, and I go, well, it's not. It wouldn't be in today's history, but is that really the first unelected president? Because Woodrow Wilson had a stroke year 3. He became completely incapacitated, unable to move most of his ligaments, most of his body, and his wife Woodrow, or his Edith Galt Wilson, right?
Edith
She,
Wilson ran it,
Edith
but
Galt Wilson
yeah,
ran the country for the first year.
yeah, but
She
not
broke the
officially like
she broke the glass ceiling.
Ford did.
She was the first president, female president. Paul, like who followed her? Jill Biden, Jill, Doctor
Eleanor Roosevelt.
Eleanor. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she
Uh,
did.
There is a history of very strong and intimidating women behind presidents.
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
I can't tell you, I can't even imagine, I wouldn't even venture a guess of how many house shoes has been thrown at President Trump.
You
Because that's an
know,
Eastern European thing. My wife, oh yeah, I get on the wrong side of her and she reaches down for that house shoe. I'm hauling ass, boy. I am hauling ass. I've
and
had
Paul,
fried
let me
eggs.
tell you,
I've had toast. I've had house shoes. Yeah, that's what they do. They throw.
our friend Carville found out about Melania Trump,
Oh,
didn't
yeah,
he?
Yeah, good stuff.
LSU dumb coon ass motherfucker, man.
Is that guy ever gonna realize that he lost focus of everything about 10 years ago?
Yeah,
James Carville.
so 10 years ago, I listened to him because he was smart about stuff on either side. I mean, he was left, but I liked the information he gave out. Now
Right.
he's just a doddering old guy that, he's like Terry Bradshaw. All them LSU guys are the same, man.
They're all screaming at clouds.
Oh yeah, they just blurt out shit and
Paul, get off my lawn, baby. Yeah,
I can't.
I mean,
Oh,
unfortunately, in 2020, that was Biden's entire campaign. Remember, he'd have those people in the parking lot honking their horns at him, and I'm watching him scream about these chumps that vote for Trump, all I can hear in my head is, "Get off my lawn!"
get
I
off my
know.
lawn.
I know. I
Get
could.
off my lawn.
My son Bo, get off my lawn. My
Yeah,
Bo, he bowed and he died.
right. And nobody knows where because Biden said he died in like 11 different places.
Oh
Right?
yeah, he was in a cave in Afghanistan with
That's
the
right.
with the secret squirrel
No, no, no,
seals
no. It was the
rangers.
tar fields in Iraq, wasn't it?
Oh,
Right
that's what it
there,
was. Yeah, it was the tar.
there
Yeah,
too. That's
yeah.
right.
It could have
He's
been
every man.
it could have been La Brea in Los Angeles. Same tar fields.
Hey,
Well, apparently his uncle.
MacArthur Park. I mean, Donna Summer sang about it. She just left Bo out.
Dude.
Dude, I'm not fully recovered. You can't take advantage of me.
No, Paul, you got to understand. I'm just the keeper of odd knowledge. when my ex was being complimentary, which was about 20 seconds out of 15 years, she would say that I was the keeper of odd knowledge and that I had the horizontal file cabinet, that I can relate anything to anything.
Bro,
My
bro, wait a
last
minute.
wife.
Wait a minute. Who was that comic in the 80s and early 90s that had all those obscure references that nobody understood? What was that guy's name? He's short, had big black hair, combed back, but he was really Miller. I think is Miller. Somebody Miller.
Dennis
Dennis
Miller.
Miller?
Dennis Miller. Remember him
Yeah.
with all his odd references?
Yeah.
He'd say, "Oh,
Yeah.
you're
He
as
had a
funny
he
as
had a late
a
night radio show
Barbara
for a few
Matilda
years.
book," and we're like going online, going, "Who's Barbara Matilda?" You know?
Hey, Paul, just so you know, my Saturday show with Evil Eva, was named after Dennis Miller's Weekend Update. It was Weekend Update with Bitch McCommunist. That's exactly right.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I know
his whole X
Blog
profile
Talk's
was
gone,
named
so
that.
that shit is lost to posterity. But those
Yeah.
were some. Oh man, those were some monologues that were just out of this world. No multimedia, no nothing.
No,
Just me
nothing.
talking
Yeah.
and nobody listening, and Eva getting pissed, and and telling me I wasn't doing enough. Yeah, yeah. I mean, just
So,
like being married, but no sex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
no shit.
Well, wait, you're saying never mind.
No,
Well,
no,
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 no, no.
no.
Well, Paul, but Paul, let me throw this out there. So my second wife, the one I had a kid with, and
Uh,
two stepkids, she bought. I can't remember the HBO show because I didn't really watch it. I think House of Dragons or something. She bought me a shirt because she was pissed at me, like pissed at me. She goes, "This is who you are," and the shirt just said, "I drink and I know things."
Oh yeah. I've got that shirt, Sean.
I'm with you, Sean.
My wife bought me Tanya bought me that shirt.
Really?
I drink and I know things, and I smoke cigars and I know things.
Well,
Yes. And as soon as this show is over, I'm gonna go smoke another one, and I'm gonna drink a couple more of these. All right.
Well,
damn right.
I gotta tell you, I have stopped smoking cigars since I went in the hospital.
Oh my God.
Yep, I'm scared. I don't.
All right.
You know.
I'd wait it out.
Yeah.
I'd seriously, I'd wait it out.
Yep.
Listen, listen. Another week on the antibiotics, and it'll probably be safe. Okay.
Oh yeah, I think
I
so.
just want you to
And
stay with
and
it.
God bless you because you sit enough. I'm fixing to go on a world tour. I'm going to visit my NATO customers. I'm going to the UK to the MOD. I'm going to Washington D.C., which is a cesspool. So I'm glad I got all the Cipro I need.
Paul, Paul, you're an animal. I love you, okay? And I've said to Sean offline, look, I said Saturday delivery, I don't give a shit. He's gonna get this stuff, all right? And he's gonna get enough because you're not as young as Sean is, and that's all in the calculation. Your immune system isn't quite what his is.
Oh
That's
no,
not a knock, but that's just
no, brother,
reality.
I don't take it that
Yeah,
way.
that's reality. So no, you're going to get the mother load. All right, that's what that was about.
And I appreciate it too, bro. I'll be 68 on Wednesday.
Okay.
Oh, are you gonna show up on your
Oh
birthday?
hell yeah! I
Oh,
I
hell
might be
yes,
cross-eyed, but I'm going to show up.
dude!
Well,
It's
I
always
might be speaking in tongues, but I'm going to show up.
those
we'll
are
have the
always
cake.
good shows. They're really good
Aren't
shows.
they? Yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
still waiting to hear if Edwards passed out in a field at a quarter midget race, or if he's going to try to phone in.
Listen, if you're counting on Canadians, it's going to be a long wait.
I can't listen. I can't count on the Canuck to figure out how to turn a computer on, let
Right.
alone call in. But he sounded super
Oh,
Oh, he
oh,
just
we
sent
just
us
got a
another movie.
text.
He sent
Is
us
that
another
him?
movie.
I mean, hey, that guy right there. Yeah, we're done with that guy. Yeah, okay.
It's the same as the other movie. Oh, we're
Th-
watching grass grow now at the racetrack. This is
Dude, did you see that? Like, he's got his video camera pointed like at the
at
ground,
the ground.
and you're like,
he
he's like,
doesn't do cameras either.
check out the race cars, check out the
Look at this one.
NASCAR.
It's panning across with no cars.
That's the Canadian Grand Prix, Paul.
Holy
Yep.
crap!
Oh yeah. And they're all being
Okay,
polite. Excuse me, can I pass you? Excuse me,
no, no,
pardon
no.
me.
This is a sidebar. But if I had a nickel for every lecture I got from some Canadian stooge on the internet about Second Amendment in the United States, and why are you
Yeah,
guys so militant, and why do you not trust government? And I'm like, okay. And so you guys were the guys sending the SOS signals across Niagara Falls when you're all locked down, and when the ice truckers came in and put the trucks on the Millennium Bridge and did all that, and you did not rise up and support them. Sorry, guys, you didn't. You let the Mounties disgrace themselves and take them out. I mean, that was your moment, and you failed to act. And the women, oh my God, the Canadian women on X are just. I mean, I don't even need to finish, do I? I mean, they can't
No,
think.
no.
No,
It,
so
no.
in a
so I,
bunch of I followed some because of Edward the Canuck, and they followed me back, and I'll see their feeds, and they're just angry. They're angry at Trump because they believe what's on the TV and what's on Facebook.
Well, I got news for them. They're going to get a lot more angry because Trump, with this tariff stuff, Trump needs a patsy, and Canada's the patsy. He's
yeah,
going to crush them. He's going to destroy them. All right. They're
yeah.
going to beg to join the United States by the end of it. They're going to have a depression. He's absolutely going to rip them a new asshole, and there's no price. What are they going to do?
Yeah, there's nothing
Appeal
they
to
can do about it.
Xi Jinping to save him? Their
Yeah,
buddy over there in Beijing.
yeah.
He's already. Yeah, thank you, Paul. Yeah, no, they have no shield, and Mark Carney is a WEF clown.
Oh,
He's Paul. He's the Edward Macron of Canada
yes,
without a transvestite wife. Okay,
yes, yes. And we
or a
don't know
male
that to
wife
be a
or
fact.
whatever.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
don't know his wife. His wife is not a transvestite. Also, that is not
He's
proven.
not even a Canadian.
Yeah.
And,
No,
Hey, let me.
and
I
no
got to tell you guys a little anecdote about Bosnia. So, when I was over there working, we were cleaning up after the war. You know, I was doing a little gunslinging for the State Department, doing some investigations, doing some
stuff.
security work stuff, and we had some boys from the UK. We had some boys from Germany. And we had 3 or 4 boys from Canada.
uh,
Well, the Americans and the Ukrainians and the Germanians were all dating and carrying on, and the girls were like, and the Canadians were like, why 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 are they gravitating to you guys and not us, eh?
gee.
And I'm like, because you got a mangina, dude, and they can see it from 60 miles away. Hey, no, dude. Hey, no, that's special forces. Oh,
No, dude,
oh,
I fly
oh, does that mean that you're
American
going to hurt my feelings
F-15.
even extra? Oh, sorry. I should be intimidated.
I fly
I said, let me
I
tell you
fly
something about
30-year-old F-15.
Yeah, let me tell you something about every woman outside of the continental United States. They want a real man. They want a
Yeah.
man's man. They don't want a beta male. They don't want an understanding male. They want somebody to grab them by the ponytail and teach them what's up. And they're like, oh no, that you gotta be respectful, eh? And I'm like, yeah, go ahead. And you'll be jacking off every night by yourself. Or maybe with what's his name? Margot? Is that even a man's name? You just go with him.
Macron. Yeah. I mean, he is the Macron is the WEF composite candidate. He is actually like the first AI version of a European leader.
He really is.
He is.
Oh
He's
my
a
god.
nothing. And the idea that he's still calling the shots there
Oh
is
my
just
God. Yeah.
disgusting.
Yeah.
I, I mean, get some self-respect.
Yep.
Who
Well,
was that guy? Who was that guy that ran against him? Edward something or other, who actually had the video, and we should play that video. It was about the greatness of France and Edward something or other, and I it wasn't, and
No, that
obviously
wasn't that Shia LaBeouf?
no, no, it's not. Anyway, I can't remember his name, but I saw that video on Bannon's show, and it was pretty good. It was about populism and all that, and it was about Charlemagne and just the rest of it, and the Notre Dame and all the all the greatness that
Oh,
France.
all the yeah. All
Yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. No,
legacy.
no, no.
Yeah.
But it was a call to arms, and he got 7%. I mean, yeah, the French, they're just limp dick neoliberal
Oh
smurfs.
yeah.
I just like the Canadians. It's just
what-
ridiculous.
Bro, the
it-
only thing those guys can do is really do well is ride bicycles. Them
Yeah.
them motherfuckers in the Tour de France. Yeah, that's the only French that are worth a fuck.
in 1812 even, they were good for being human shields
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
when
dude, look
when
on
they agreed to
Facebook
help us.
Marketplace. Uh, uh, a French AR 1693, never fired, dropped once.
Listen, here's the French victory, right? Hands in the air. And that's their first military move is hands up. Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
yeah,
So, yeah, okay. Yeah, the Maginot Line, all that nonsense. Hitler just
yeah.
walked around it through Belgium. Just come on,
And I
guys. I mean,
so I do
Rolled,
have
just
I do
rolled
have to say
France.
something. When I was in East Timor, which is in the Malaysian archipelago, I was gunslinging down there, and we had some French Foreign Legion guys that I really respected. They were
no, they were okay.
fucking badass,
Sure,
well trained. And can I
it's
say
their
something? I
leaders.
just I just
Go
want to
ahead.
qualify that by saying none of them were French.
Well, of course not. But those are the guys that kept order in Africa. That's why the French had all the influence in Africa because
Oh
of their
sure,
foreign legion. Those
yeah,
guys were badasses. There's no doubt
yeah,
about it.
yeah.
But those weren't the guys defending them in France.
No, no, that
Oh
was a
no.
gendarmerie. Yeah,
Right, right.
yeah, gendarmerie. Fuck you. You're fuck.
All right, it's
They weren't
Friday.
in
I'm gonna ask.
shoulder.
Hey, wait, it's Friday.
I'm like, are all of you colonels or what's up with the shoulder boards? You fucking
They have title gendarme.
yeah.
Yeah,
Ah,
there we go.
it's Friday. Let me ask you another pop culture thing. Howard Stern, he's not fired, by the way, to clear everything up for all you social media freaks trying to get clicks to get paid. He's renegotiating his contract. Is SiriusXM finally dead because we're doing podcasts like this and there's unlimited things you can watch? Or is it because Howard Stern has just run his course?
He's another. I'm going to go first. he's another '80s icon, like all the rest of the guys, and nobody followed him. Is a spent force. And Trump said it, and he said it out loud, which is why I love him. The minute he endorsed Hillary Clinton, he was finished.
And that's
That
true.
was the end of his
That was
career.
true. Yeah.
And when they say they're going to cancel him, my standard ex post is I already miss Howie. I mean, I mean, come on, nobody misses Howie. And
No.
and Sean, I got to tell you, before Orange Podcast Bad can dominate, somehow or other we got to knock off Megyn Kelly because because
It's
that's a
true.
force, man. That's a force. And I usually don't uh, go for the alpha females, but holy crap, I have total respect for her. And where I was 10 years ago, I was her biggest detractor. But no, she's won me over. I mean, she
I
went to
love her.
NBC. Let
I
me give you a contrast. And Paul, then I'm going to turn it over to you. All
okay.
right. Because I know what you're going to say. She saw the bright lights. She saw NBC. She saw the money. She figured her audience was going to go. And I told anybody who'd listen, the Fox audience ain't going to NBC. She's running into an iceberg. She's a total
Yep.
fucking clueless. I said this, a total fucking clueless clown. I'll never listen to a word she says. And she hit the iceberg over there, and then she made the blackface comment, and she got canceled. She got destroyed. It was her and her little laptop in a room, probably not unlike this one. And then the George Floyd shit started, and she decided to start telling the truth. So I want to give her major, major credit. Remember, I wouldn't know about who Edward Soon Shong was if it wasn't for her.
True.
I mean, our
Absolutely
our
true.
our entire content on the BioShield
Yep.
had to Megan Kelly. All right.
Yep. 100%.
So that and you compare her career arc with a clown like Sean Hannity. It,
God. Oh.
Don't.
and no, I'm no fan of alpha females, but I actually am jealous of her husband. I mean, he's got a good one. He really does. She's a woman who can think.
Well, can we get into the arc of Fox News and the
Uh,
hatred of Trump? Hold the hatred of Trump ever since the golden escalator with Murdoch, with Paul Ryan, and the board of directors there, and how they still even today. And I like some of their personalities. I obviously Gutfeld. Like when I see clips of him, I don't pay for cable anymore. Gutfeld's still very funny. Who did they put in?
he
Cat
should.
Temp.
If CBS had a hair on their ass, he'd replace Colbert tomorrow.
Right.
Yeah. Cat Temp. You know, Tyrus. All those regulars on Gutfeld.
I mean,
They
I'm even a
all
little.
stand in their own right.
it's
Hey,
still,
Paul,
but
I'm even a
still,
little
that's
sweet on Emily Compagno. I mean, a Raiders cheerleader.
A
I mean, she's
little?
a
Are you
smoke
kidding me?
show.
A little?
She's a smoke show.
I'd fucking pull that glass eye out and skull fuck her for at least 30 to
Jesus.
45 seconds.
But no, let's look at the downfall of Fox News because they will
Oh,
fall
they're gone
too.
too.
They will fall too. CBS, NBC will probably fall first, but Fox has always been anti-Trump. They just
Always
occasionally throw him a little promo
a
so that
bone.
everyone goes, "Oh, that's the conservative station. I'll go watch Fox." And the
No,
people who watch television, and that number is drawing down as we speak. It has been for years. Go. That's the conservative station. I'll watch that, and then they get crap news from Fox. They do. It's like I just Murdoch.
Sean. Let me say this out loud. Steve Ducey, Brian Kilmeade, company men, no balls,
Yep.
absolutely worthless.
Yep.
Gretchen Carlson, worthless. Fox and Friends, generally worthless.
Yeah, but it's
Ashley,
like Fox and Fridge is like a regular morning show, like Hoda Huda and that
You
other
know,
gal.
you just made our point.
Yeah,
It's
that's what I'm
right?
exactly
saying.
like the
Yeah,
liberal media.
yeah, it's
It's
just
liberal media.
Fox and Friends is exactly like Huda, whatever her name is, Hoda,
Yeah.
and the other girl that was pretty in the '80s, and now she's just leathery,
Kathy Griffin.
Griffey cap. Yeah. Ugh.
Oh, oh, oh.
You
And I
know,
mean, you look at
that
the
is what Fox News it also does, but the viewers, and it's usually between 2 and 3 million viewers during the daytime and prime time,
Oh yeah,
which I still think is a ridiculously high number. But
it
if
yeah,
you
is.
look at our
Joe,
population of 300 and I
yeah.
don't
But
know, 50
the
million,
boomers all watch. They
but
watch
but
all
the
let,
of that and
but Fox,
Shannon
uh,
Dream
but
and
Fox. My
they're
point is, hold
all
on. My
worthless.
point on Fox News is no different than CBS, NBC,
oh right, oh
CNN.
absolutely, yeah.
They all
It's
hate
a
Trump.
matter. It's a
No, no,
matter
no.
of
It's all the
degree.
same. Yeah,
There's nobody like Jesse Waters on CBS.
I do like Jesse Waters.
He still will do a good job. Laura Ingraham is completely compromised. Hannity is a shill. He's way
I
past his sell by date. Ainsley Earhart is a joke. I understand that they're
Ainsley
involved.
Earhart is sucking Hannity's dick.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a complete joke. It's incestuous. It I
I didn't
when I
say dick,
my
baby. No,
cable
that wasn't
channel,
me.
and yes, I
That was
still have
Sean.
cable. That's my internet connection. But the fact is that when they said, "What package do you want?" I said, "I want something cheaper than what I got." And they said, "Name 15 channels," and I said, "I will." They said, "You want Fox?" I said, "Fuck no." They said, "What do you want for news channel?" I said, "CNN." I said, I at least want something that's going to tell me what Trump is doing.
Yeah.
Fox won't tell you
So what
because
I
they
did
think you'll
was
support it.
we had Direct TV, and we've got a smart TV with the apps built in. And I
Yeah,
said, well, if we got smart TV, we're getting rid of Direct TV because we don't watch regular television.
right.
And so we did get the Fox Nation app. And what I love about the Fox Nation app is the historical
Right.
stuff. What was the guy that was the TV show?
Pete
He was
Hegseth
the
narrates a
psychologist
lot
on
of it.
Cheers, and then he was the mayor of Chicago. I can't think of his name.
Rahm Emanuel.
Huh?
Rahm Emanuel.
No, no, no. He's an actor, but he was he played a psychologist on Cheers that was in and out, not all the time.
Oh, Fraser.
Oh, Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey
Kelsey
Grammer.
Grammer.
Fraser.
So
Yeah.
he's got so on Fox Nation, he does these historical, like in the Revolutionary War, the Battle of something bridge, and he narrates, the battle there, and then he does something in World War II, and so we've got the Fox Nation app, but just for those kind of things.
Well, hey,
Right.
let me lay this out for you, Paul. We have a podcast. We could tell those stories.
Yeah,
People don't need TV,
No.
no, I've got stories.
right?
I mean, all you have to do is look at Laura Logan's Twitter feed. You get the truth.
Oh my god, dude.
Well, and
Oh
there's a
my
lot of
god, she's
great
fucking.
accounts that will bring up historical events and give you threads or maybe a video. And we're all totally capable of doing this stuff. You've seen my
Sure.
Reddit, Paul,
Yeah, no,
where I talk
nobody knows
about
about East Timor.
Right. So that needs to be brought out. Like the stuff I do about the Revolutionary War
Yeah,
and North Carolina
yeah,
and like that's all that content we can do. We don't
yeah.
need
Right?
Fox or CNN or MSNBC. By the way, MSNBC still has not been sold off. They're down to $10 million as a selling price for the network. I'm not lying to you.
Dude,
By the
I
way,
10
got a line of credit.
million. You
You
can
can
buy
buy
an
that shit.
entire
I got
network.
fuck.
you remember when Newsweek got down to $1 and they still wouldn't sell it to Glenn Beck?
Yeah.
By the way, this is a very fertile field for a cast, Sean, and we can't do it tonight, obviously, because it's late. But the effect of the U.S. aid defunding, the NPR defunding, the corporate for public broadcasting defunding on the media, they were all sucking off that tit. They weren't really taking those losses. Rush used to go on and on about how, oh my God, they don't care about profit. They don't care if they lose money. They're just going to support the liberal narrative. Being subsidized with our tax dollars. U.S.
Right.
aid, U.S. aid was keeping Colbert on the air. I know,
Yes.
Paul. It's bullshit, man, but it's what was going on.
Yeah,
And now they're all
sure.
getting fired all at once. Everyone says, oh, Trump's doing all this. Yeah. Yeah. He's beating them by himself. One honest man. One. That's all it took. And by the
Well,
way,
and he's
before you call him Paul
he's
Ryan again, I want to tell you what his name is. He's Paul Rhino. I never want to hear you refer to him as anything else.
man, that guy. Speaker of the House in Trump's first term. He did everything to block. It kind of makes me go, why is John Thune blocking uh, the
Recess appointment.
recess appointments? And I've done some looking into that, but I'm still frustrated by Thune
Because
blocking recess appointments.
my old screen name, Bitch McCommunist, is still in charge of Senate rules. And that's where that Senate parliamentarian bullshit came from. And the reason the dominant media gave McConnell all that credit was that he always delivered for Democrats. I
Oh
mean,
shit.
that guy should swing.
Sorry,
Just
I had
letting him,
I
just
had
letting him retire. I want to
proprietary
see
information showing on my screen there for a second.
I want to see McCommunist and Mayorkas next to each other in the gallows for a short stop, a short drop, and a sudden stop.
Oh yeah, listen, man. Yeah,
I'd orgasm to that.
yeah, yeah. I think a little MMA action would be great.
Yeah. Yeah. Uh,
I,
no one even talks about bitch's health issues now because he's non-copos menace, but we're of
See, no, he was no different than Joseph Robinette Biden during that
course not.
same 4-year period. None of
Pelosi,
those, neither of those two, Pelosi,
did
were
you see that video of
capable.
her today? She can't even.
Dude,
Sean, Paul, vodka, Xanax, and stool softeners. This is what you get is Nancy Pelosi. And obviously her broom isn't even working because she's still taking private jets.
I don't even know if I'm opposed to that. That sounds kind of cool at my age.
You're wait, you got
What
uh,
about
you got over 20 years before you're as old as Nancy
what
Pelosi.
about what about that guy that came out with that app that follows Pelosi's investments, and you sign up
They
for
they
the app,
they
and,
suspended they
and you just
suspended his account.
it
Yeah,
does whatever she does, and you just fucking make money.
they suspended his account. Yeah,
Yeah, they
Oh, did
suspended his
they?
account. Yep.
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't know that.
Nancy Pelosi's stock tracker has been suspended. Yeah,
Yep. On all available social media. It's gone.
God bless America.
Yeah,
All
isn't that
right,
great?
fellas. Man,
It
we
was
gotta close
all
it out. We hit the
Sean. It
end.
was all her husband. You know, Paul's a great. He's better than Warren Buffett. You know that. I mean, when
I
he's not
do.
banging,
I
when he's
do.
not banging homos in in
And
bathhouses
East
in San
Timor.
Francisco, right? Right.
Hoorah!
All right, fellas, I had a good time. Let's close
This
it
was
out.
great, man. Can't wait to see you.
All right.
Man, all right, we'll come back tomorrow.